You just mentioned scholarship size, roster size. We get that question all the time. Okay, well, how can I get a full scholarship? And just for everybody out there, completely being honest, whenever I've coached, we've never offered more than 67% to anybody. Um, you know, Rosters are between 9 to 12 across all various different divisions. So Division 1 level, there's only 4.5 full scholarships. I shouldn't say full scholarships, only 4.5 scholarships to divide between that roster. The Division 2 level, it's only 3.6. I tell people all the time, look at it more or less like a salary cap for a professional sports team, where coaches are trying to put pieces together and build the best possible roster they can. How do coaches go about offering, those scholarships, and how do they get to the point where they feel comfortable with a specific number for a specific player?
Man, it's a great question that, again, is pretty intricate as well. But I will say this: I think the most important thing is that we're looking for is what we talked about as a good fit. Of course, we're getting paid to win, right? So we're also looking for guys that are playing at a high level. And so, like you mentioned, us too, we may get up to that 75% level, but that's about as high of the offers that we're going to offer, just because we can really stretch that 75% and make it feel like you're not paying for anything, whether that's maybe taking a limited number of hours, 12 hours, or maybe not getting the full meal plan, or not the fanciest of dorms. So we may be able to stretch that 75%, and then particularly with the cost of attendance piece of the scholarship. If we don't give that piece of the equation, then really a 75% scholarship is really is almost like a full scholarship.
Right.
Yeah. So
you tax some academic money, and then you tax some academic money onto that.
Right.
So for anybody listening, what these universities do is they basically stack scholarships, right? So you'll get an athletic grant, and then you'll get an academic grant if you qualify for that based on your grades and your SAT score. And I know that coach, I believe, will echo my sentiments when I say this. If coach is looking at two players on a piece of paper in front of him that have very, very similar results, coach has gone, he's watched these guys, he believes in their golfing ability very similarly. But the one player has just better grades, a better SAT score. Coach is always going to lean towards that player more so than the other player. College golf gets really, really busy. You've got to manage your time exceptionally well. You're going to be on the road a lot. So just, trying to stand out in that process by showing coach, hey, I can take care of my business, whether I'm on the road or whether I'm at home, just gives coach that extra bit of confidence that, hey, I can take this guy for a week or for 2 weeks or whatever, and he's always going to get his business done. Sounds pretty fair, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, again, there's so many facets to the recruiting piece and trying to find that good fit. And I think you hit a home run with a few of those points about how you can separate yourself. And there's not only the SAT, there's the TOEFL score if you're not an English speaking country. And so there's so many small things that you can be doing to help yourself out there with even maybe getting your English a little bit better as well. So, yeah, great points that you make there.